welcome back, guys. It is the Brothers Geek podcast, episode 117, guys. Got G-Man in Singapore. How's it going, bro? You alright?
Yeah, what's happening, man? What's happening? I'm good. How's everything?
Yeah, good, man. Busy week with work and yeah, a couple of late nights. I'm doing some artwork for people as well. I've got a current promotion going on, guys, on my Instagram. I'm doing comic book sketches for 40 quid. And if it's worldwide, then let me know, and then I work out the dollar or the exchange rate, and I'll let you know how much it costs. So I've been doing that, bro. It's been pretty busy.
Awesome.
A productive one as well.
That's awesome, bro. Awesome, cool, man. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Things have been good out here, man. Just been getting out and about, seeing friends. You know, just going around and chilling and reading comics. Today I was just by the pool reading some comics, which was nice. Get some vitamin D, couple laps, and just read some comics, which is cool. Just found out the cinema is opening in Singapore from the 13th,
Nice.
which I'm happy about. So we've got Friday is election day here, so or voting day or whatever. So we've got bank holiday, so I took off the Monday, and then on that Monday the cinemas open. So I'm hoping some classic movies will come out. Like they'll just release it with some classic movies, and I could just go in and enjoy it by myself. Can't wait, man. So yeah, other than that, man, slowly but surely things are kind of, I don't know, a little bit getting back to normal and whatnot.
Yeah, no, it will do, bro. Definitely. Sounds like the world is slowly coming back to normal.
Yeah, well, I heard some parts of US, because of the protests and the uprise of COVID again, that what do you call it? They're starting to lock down on certain things again. So that's a shame. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, no, we've had it in the UK. I think it's Leicester.
Oh, is it? They locked down again?
It's like localized lockdown.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think it's got to do with the protests, right? Because people are just so close with each other and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I guess it's one of those tough situations where we're in this pandemic and whatnot. This virus is going around, but obviously some terrible things have happened, so people have got together and things. So it's actually, in a way, it's a little bit amazing that people are just willing to, one, protest and, sacrifice their health, because obviously the COVID is out there, to get to go and protest. But then on the other side, it's a bit of a shame that if things go back to lockdown because of another phase.
No, of course.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen, I guess. I mean, Singapore is still, slowly getting back to normal. So we'll see. Hopefully.
No, definitely, yeah. It's good news. That's definitely good news. Yeah, what else has been happening? We're gonna try something different today, guys, on here. So to make it a bit more interesting for you guys to see, I'm gonna go on my Facebook page, which you guys can follow. Is Qibla Ahmed Art, where I repost and post my artwork, but all geeky news as well. So if it's hopefully sometimes there are some rumors on there, but most of the time it's legit info. So I share it on there, guys. Make sure you go click like on that page and just follow what we do. So I'm going to try that. But guys, we're on SoundCloud as well now, so you guys can, if you don't want to see our pretty faces, you guys can stream us on the SoundCloud app. If you type in the Brothers Geek Out podcast or Qibla Ahmed Art, it will come up with all our recent podcasts from episode 100. But yeah, let's give this a go. Let's find out what's been happening this week. So
you're going to put the Facebook on the screen? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. So your face should still pop up. There you go. Your face is still there. And I am on Qibla Ahmed Art now, guys. So we could always check out that page for what we are up to and our journey on Instagram as well, guys. You can follow Gilman on Gilman187, and mine is Qibla Ahmed Art. So let's see. Let's go back a week, because that's what I usually do, guys. Is most of my stuff is stuff that I kind of already posted on Facebook or Instagram, and then we kind of run through what G-Man's been up to and what geeky news has been happening as well. But the best news this week has to be where is it gone? It's hay fever, man. We get some nice weather and then I lose. Alright, let's start off with Seth Rogen. in developments for a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. What do you think, bro?
It depends where they're going, man. Because it's like Batman, right? How many times do you want to see his parents get killed? Like, how many times are we gonna get the Turtles and the story with the ooze and whatnot? So it just depends on where they're gonna take it, you know. And we've seen him fight Shredder so many times. Bebop, Rocksteady.
Yeah.
Last time we finally got to see Krang. Was it named Krang?
That's right. Yeah.
Krang? So it depends where they're gonna go with it, you know. I mean, I'm always up for it. Just depends how they're gonna, you know, what sort of storyline they're gonna do. Are they gonna repeat something that we've already seen? I actually liked the Michael Bay ones. I thought it was so awesome, especially the first one. It was so good.
Yeah, same. Agreed.
So I mean, I know this one's gonna be another animation, so it's gonna be different. But the Michael Bay ones were fucking awesome. I loved them. So let's see what they do, man.
I don't know what people had beef with those ones, because they were like good fun movies.
Who said there was beef?
Well, no, like, you know, people didn't like it.
Oh, I loved it, man. I loved it. All the characteristics, everything.
Yeah.
You know what? It was funny. I was listening to Fat Man Beyond, and he was talking about, Kevin Smith was talking about the correlation between Daredevil and Turtles. Did you know that the original writers of Turtles was inspired by Daredevil?
Yep.
You know, and the ooze that made the turtle was the same ooze or chemical that blinded Daredevil. And then you got, you know, all the things, man. Like the stick is basically like Splinter, and the foot was like the hand, and all that sort of stuff. It's crazy. But he was inspired by Daredevil. He loved Daredevil, and he kind of created his own thing, the Turtles and whatnot. I had no idea. I was like, that's kind of awesome.
It was awesome. There's, you know, on Netflix there's a show called The Toys That Made Us.
Yeah.
They had that backstory on there.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's one to watch. It's interesting because that is like something, you know, it's already exciting characters already, but to know that it's spawned off the character of Daredevil, that's even better.
Yeah, that's sick. That's awesome. I had no idea. Well, that's cool.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think Seth Rogen will give it his own touch. And remember, he's a fan of this stuff as well. So when you have a fan working on a project, you're going to have that much more love for it as well.
Well, let's hope it, you know. Yeah, let's see. Because he's a comedian and I love his comedy movies, man. They're some of my favorites, right? So let's see how they take it, man. I think it'll be, you know, I'm still gonna watch it. I mean, you're always gonna want turtle content. When do you not want turtle content? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you're always gonna want it every couple of years or whatever. Give us something new. So yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens.
No, of course. So guys, it's July. They call it Marvel July, and a couple of friends on Instagram have asked me to jump on and follow this big Marvel month list and draw Marvel characters, which I started with Captain America and I'm continuing. My favorite one so far is the recreation of a comic book cover for the Incredible Hulk.
That was awesome. Did you draw that then? Yeah. You just copied the cover.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. So hold up. The original artist, his name is. Let's get his name. His name is Dale Known. He did issue 393. It's a picture of Banner, and then you've got the big Hulk in the background. I've added my touch to it, but it's an iconic cover. I'll always give credit to the original artists. These are the guys that inspired us to, you know, get into art and draw. And when you see like something from, you know, this is 30 years ago, and then you recreate it in digital format. My course that I've been on recently has really made me more confident in. People say, you know, you have to find your own art style, and you do in the process when you're enjoying it. Like, this pandemic has really proven to me that I do have an art style. I always used to struggle with having an art style, but I had to keep working. I had to keep practicing. So you draw every day, 5-10 minutes a day. You copy, you trace, you know, you understand the imagery that you're working with, and you end up creating something of yourself. So I've been using portraits, images that I've downloaded off Google, and looked at them and said, what can I do differently? What can I make it pop? You know, I always had struggles with like how my colouring was. Like now with digital artwork, you can really play around and really have some fun with it, and I've got to have some fun with it. So quite proud of that at the moment. So yeah, guys, check out my Instagram page, Qibla Ahmed Art. Marvel month. I'll have a character from each day for you guys to play around with. Check out.
Awesome. Yeah, your artwork's definitely got great, and that Hope cover was awesome. Yeah, it just kind of, you know, yeah, I don't know. I love it. I love that Hulk, that original Hulk, the weak professor versus this monster. I mean, we lost that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The one thing I think I always said that we never. I just wanted Angry Hulk. I want Angry Hulk back, and I think a lot of people do. Smart Hulk was too soon. We didn't get enough Angry Hulk before you just gave us Smart Hulk. So I hope somehow they figure out in the Marvel Universe and give him back. I want an Angry Hulk, man.
Well, we kind of got him in for Thor Ragnarok.
Ish.
Yeah.
You know, in Avengers 1, I think the first Avengers was perfect.
Yeah, of course.
The second one, Age of Ultron, was still good, but the first one, you know, that scene I'll never forget, bro. You remember, like, I'm always angry, and he just turns and sparks that thing. I remember us being in the cinema just like screaming and shouting, because that was like the best thing I've ever seen. But you know, I hope we do get Angry Hulk back though.
No, of course, same here. I'm hoping they put something in development. I know there's something on the Disney Channel saying expanding the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I'm gonna watch that. I know I'm currently on my marathon at the moment, so I'm
same
working
here.
on that.
Watched Iron Man yesterday, and so awesome. That movie is so good, bro. First Iron Man.
It's such a great film, isn't it?
Such a great film. Sets it all off. I mean, I'm watching it with a friend and just taking her through the timeline of the actual date timeline. So we started off with
that's
Cap.
how I'm watching it as well.
Yeah, we done Cap, we done Captain Marvel, then we done Iron Man, and she was like, "Wow, this Iron Man first movie is absolutely amazing," and it's such a good movie, man. It gave me goosebumps. I was like, "Oh my god, this is so awesome."
No,
like,
it is. To this day, it still stands still. I found out the other day when I was watching Captain America that it was the same director that did Rocketeer.
Captain America?
Yeah.
Holy shit. When you think about it.
Yeah, and the look and the feel of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good direction, good direction.
That's pretty good. Interesting.
What else has been happening is a couple of weeks ago, my workplace had given me the opportunity. They do a weekly, a quarterly magazine called The Educator, which is for the education department, and I got to do their front cover for their 12th edition. It's 75 pages, and I've got my own front. I'm hoping I get a print soon, but it's my first front cover, man.
That's cool.
It's not a comic book.
Did you draw it? Or
yeah,
did you have to draw it? Or?
Yeah, fully drawn.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's good.
That happened, so that's like my first publication, proper, like that gets handed out and everything. It's all over the web, which I'm quite proud of. So everything was, again, I've been learning a lot on my iPad, so yeah, I think it worked really well. The marketing team were like, you use the product, so interact with it, and then, you know, have it on the front cover, so when people do ask, that's what we got. So yeah.
It's crazy because you're an artist, right? And you're probably better than, I don't want to say it, but you're probably better than your whole marketing team and whatnot, and more creative than them, but you're not even on that team. But they're using your abilities. You know what I mean? You got a complete different job to what you should be doing in the business anyway. But I mean, you're so good at what you do outside of work, they're like, well, let's just use you to do the work. You know what I mean? I'm sure they follow you on social media and all that stuff, right? And see the success that you're having with your artwork, to see that you know, the everything, like, you know, the Warner Brothers stuff that you go through, all that sort of stuff. It's pretty awesome, man.
No, absolutely a blessing in true disguise, man. So yeah, proud moment for me on that one. More geeky news. So it's 35th anniversary this week of Back to the Future, my favorite movie in the world, and bloody last week and this week Hasbro released images for Gigawatt.
Is that what they're calling him?
Yeah, his name's Gigawatt, man. Guys, the image, I mean, if you're on SoundCloud and you're listening to this and you want to see what we're looking at, go on to YouTube, type in the Brothers Geek Out podcast or Qibla Ahmed Art, I'm going through my Facebook feed, which I'm going to do on a weekly basis now because I think it's more interacting. And when we geek out, you guys get to see what we're geeking out on. So yeah, Gigawatt, man. I've got some images from Hasbro of the DeLorean Transformer. My God, it's moist, bro. I can't wait for it.
Sick, awesome. You're getting it, yeah?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if Hasbro are gonna send me one, but if they do, then hook me up, please. Please hook me up.
Sick.
So
That's
I'm looking
awesome.
forward to that. The other thing is, actually, let me show you. I don't know. Can you see me, bro?
I can see you. I never saw your Facebook, so just so you know that, I always saw you.
That's alright. That's fine, man. And then this came through the post.
I saw it. I saw that. Yes. What is that? So that's awesome, man. That stand. What? Did you order that, or that was given to you?
No, so that's Zavi. This one's something I ordered like. This is from last year, bro.
Damn.
Last year, November, December, or even October. I think it was the last San Diego Comic Con, and Hasbro announced that they were going to release a Stan Lee cameo from the Avengers as a I don't know. I think it was like 80th anniversary of Marvel, and you know he passed, and it was just a tribute to him. And it's awesome, bro. It is awesome. I did find some photos. I've got a review coming up, guys. It'll be up on YouTube later on this week. But nice. It's a nice one for the collection. You know, I was thinking while I was reviewing this, it's a nice touch that they gave to him with the Captain America shield and his signature on it, and it looks like him. I want to see Jack Kirby, bro. They need to have.
He doesn't get his props.
No, he doesn't. I mean, listen, I know Stan Lee. He's a businessman. He was the face of the company. And for, you know, all the way to the end, he got to see that dream, you know, all the way through. So, bless him. And he has credit. He's a salesman at the end of the day. But to have co-creators there as well, and how much Jack Kirby put towards... what do you call it? Put towards Marvel Comics. He needs to get the credit, man. I want to see a toy of him. I'm going to start a hashtag soon, and I'm going to tag all the toy companies, and I'd like to see it happen.
Yeah, no, they should do, man. They should do. That'd be awesome, man. He needs to get at least a pop or a hot toy or something of Jack Kirby.
I'm gonna see if I can push that. I'm gonna start a hashtag, and I'm gonna weekly post an image or something, because I think he deserves it. He's the king of comics, bro. You know, for Marvel and DC as well. He's the king of comics, bro. The guy needs to be there. Like, his work is the foundation of what we have today in the comic book world. Movies as well. Not just comic books, movies as well, bro. The guy is ahead of his time and his genius. I mean, like, if you watch Thor Ragnarok, that is a love letter to Jack Kirby.
Is it?
When Taika Waititi direct, man, yeah, you have to have such a difficult name, man. You're such a good director as well, and you have to have such a difficult name. But no, bless him. It's nice to see that, you know, those sort of names are out there. But yeah, you know, you look at the imagery and the colors and the way he did things, bro. That's all from Jack Kirby, bro.
Oh, that's sick.
All from Jack Kirby. It's so nice. It's so nice to see that. So alright, hold on. Let me go back to the page. So that was Transformers Gigawatt and Gigawatt. 1.21 gigawatts, and the Stan Lee one. So yeah, man, the main attraction of this week was 35 years of Back to the Future. This movie, man, oh my god, like, absolutely amazing. I've been lucky enough to meet the cast and producer. I know I want to meet director. I want to meet Biff Tannen now. I need to meet Lorraine. I need to meet everybody soon, hopefully. I mean, I was hoping, you know, this year COVID weren't going to be that bad, and I had plans that if they were at London Film and Comic Con, then I would have went and met them. But, you know, always another time. But yeah, 35th anniversary, man, to the greatest movie, my greatest movie in the world. I think it's a well-directed movie, and not even like the main actor stole the show for me. It was the time machine, and I don't know why it is that I'm drawn to that time machine. Like, it's not even the fact that it can travel back in time. It's an ugly looking car.
Yeah.
but it's just something amazing about what they did to make it look amazing. I don't know. The DeLorean is a weird car, man. It still looks weird to this day. But when you see it in the Back to the Future format, you're like, what is mesmerizing about this car that you still love? Not knowing that it doesn't even time travel. It's got bare random parts on it. But it's stuck with me. So
it's crazy. Yeah, no, it's such an awesome movie. Such an awesome movie. It's like, it's still to this day, it kind of counts. Like, it's like ahead of its time sort of thing. Like, you can watch it today and it feel like it was made. I remember watching cinema, like when I was in London not too long ago, and I remember I was like, right. Man, it just feels like this movie's a brand new movie. You can pull off as a brand new movie.
Yeah.
It was so good. Yeah, brilliant movie, man.
Oh, guys, man, we had tickets booked last month for the screening that they had, but I hope they when they open up there, I hope they show it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely hope.
I hope so too.
So movie news. Warner Brothers are in talks about working on a live Zatanna movie. So she's the magician from the Justice League Dark. I don't know too much. I know recently I did a sketch for a customer, and when she posted it, I didn't know this rumor came out, and everybody went mad. And it's actually quite cool. It's one of my favorite images. She gave me 2 images of Zatanna and Constantine, and she goes, those are her favorite 2 images, but like Zatanna only had half a body, and I was like, oh man, Constantine looks like a difficult drawing. How do I make it match up? So I did that, and then this movie news came out. So I'd like to learn more about the character. I don't really. I've only know her from what we've seen in the animations.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too familiar with the character myself, to be honest. So, you know, if they're looking to make a live action movie, I'll definitely watch it. If it's DC and everything and it fits in, then I'll definitely watch it. What have I seen her in? Have I seen her in anything? Like, I know Constantine, obviously, but trying to think, where have I seen Zatanna? Has she been in anything?
She's been in like Smallville, all the Justice League animation. She was in the last one as well, Apocalypse War. She was the one that sent Constantine back as like the Plan B.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I'm not too familiar with her, but definitely gonna go watch it, man. Like, you know what I mean? No worries. I saw something about there's also a BVS different cut as well, right?
Yeah. So it looks like there's another cut. Who is it? You just bust through the door. Oh, is it Sasa? Right.
Hello, Sasa.
Oh, she just said Sasa. Alright, I'll grab her at the end of the podcast and we'll catch up.
Yeah, for sure.
Bust through the door like that. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. Actually, you know what? There's another shout out, man. I completely forgot. So, guys, I know everybody loves their geeky stuff. Let's get off the page so you can see my pretty face. You've seen enough of Gilman's Barled. Let's go to
fresh trim today, bro.
No, I see. The company's called geekgearbox.com. They do monthly subscriptions. They start from $14.99 and you get all the geekiest stuff in the world. I've got a review coming up on the page, but I'll give you a sneak peek of what they sent me.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, man. They sent me Baby Yoda cushion cover. I put my own pillow in it, so it's a cushion cover. And they gave me a nice little replica of this. I should have waited for it to be shown, but I'll show it to you here. So it's like a paperweight.
Oh, that's awesome.
So basically, these are all, their company is based on all of their products that they sell and what they give you in the box. And depending what it is, if it's Harry Potter, Marvel, DC Comics, everything geeky that you can think of, they're handmade, bro.
Oh wow, okay. What's that made of? Is it heavy?
No. It looks like a plastic, like a resin, like a 3D printer printed it, and then they painted it. And I'm gonna use that as a paperweight or something, man. It's quite decent for me anyway. When I'm using that like artwork and stuff, and need to hold it in place. That's what I'm gonna put up. But I've got my full review coming up on the channel tomorrow, guys. So make sure you check that out. If not tomorrow, it could be Tuesday. But when you watch this, it could be yesterday. So yeah, without it sounding too confusing, guys, geekgearbox.com. They're awesome. They reached out to me last week and they sent me some goodies. They gave me a free t-shirt as well. It comes with a They come with these awesome, really good, cool T-shirts as well.
What's that? Futurama.
Futurama, yeah. So
awesome.
They got some really good geeky stuff, man. I'm actually surprised on what I got. They even supplied me with somebody's artwork, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna wait till I post that on Instagram and show you my review. I'm not gonna show you no more, but yeah, make sure you guys click on the link below. I'm gonna put geekgearbox.com below so you guys can check it out as well. So they've got some really cool stuff.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. I was gonna do the review for the Iron Man.
Yeah. Gauntlet.
I didn't have time today, man. I don't know where time went, but yeah, it's sick, bro. Hey, but why don't you let me display it, bro? I was just wondering, like, why have I got it in the box? Why not let me display it? It's not like,
man,
you know.
Keep it clean, man. Keep it clean, innit?
It's clean, innit? I'll dust it when I put it back in the box for you.
Yeah. If you want to display it.
Nah, I'm joking, lad. It's your product. I don't want to mess around. If you let me display that, then you might as well let me display the Stan Lee too. Just saying. I'll put it in a cabinet. Yeah, that review. You know what? Next week I got a 4-day weekend, so I'll definitely do it.
That's fine, bro. There's no rush.
And then I'll do the Stan Lee one as well, because that one's been in the box for ages, and I was like, man, that's such a great Stan Lee figure, just because he represents like the Watcher in that figure and that movie. That was probably the best Stan Lee cameo, to be honest with you, for me. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where he was kind of with the Watchers and whatnot. But yeah, I'll do those reviews, man. I definitely will do, man. I was just admiring the hand. You know how much feedback I got for the hand, bro? Like, always I'm posting up new figures and whatnot. Do you know how many people were like, wow, that looks sick. How do I get one? Where'd you get that from? Like, bro, that's, yeah, everyone was, so many people, like, were moist. My friend from Sweden, my friend from here, everyone was just like, where'd you get that one from? Where'd you get that from? I'm like, don't watch me, boy. I have my connections.
Nah, that's awesome. That is awesome.
That's a good figure, bro. That was a really cool. It looks really cool. It looks really cool. Like, the finish is great, you know.
And the lights, how does that work?
The light is connected by USB and into a plug
nice.
socket and whatnot. So it's not batteries. You can actually just leave it on. You know, if you wanna. I doubt that it absorbs. It's not gonna give you a high electricity bill and whatnot. That's why I just want to pull it there and just like leave the lights on, bro, because it's sick.
Yeah, ruin my gauntlet, bro.
No. I'll dust it off for you, bro. Once a week. Yeah, no, I'll do a review of that next week. I think when I have a chance, definitely do a review on that. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be good. I'm putting up. I mean, guys, on my Instagram page, I put up Gilman's reviews for hot toys that he's got. So check him out on my Instagram page. So I put up recently the Joker. So the next one to go up is Thanos, and then Punisher, War Machine. So I'm putting them up on a weekly basis. I mean, these are items that are already out. This is just, you know, for our show in our view. But if you guys get excited as well, why not?
Would it be up on the YouTube one channel as well, or you're just gonna leave them on that Insta?
I think they're on YouTube as well. I should have put them up on YouTube. I think I did. Yeah. I'll double check. I don't remember.
You know.
I'll have to double check. They will go up on YouTube as well.
Okay.
No, it's not on there. I didn't put it up.
It's not on there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay.
I'll get it up there. Oh.
Do you know what movie I realised that I'd never seen it from beginning to end? Gangs of New York. Martin Scorsese's Gangs of New York with Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a good movie, bro. It's a bloody good movie. Yeah, I was watching it and I was like, hold on, I haven't seen this to beginning to end. I've seen bits and bobs and whatnot, but it's a good movie, man.
Yeah, no, it's something I haven't actually seen myself, bro. Again, I've seen bits and bobs.
It's a long movie, but it's a really great movie, really good movie, man.
No, I'm gonna check that out. I think I'm trying to work out. Did any trailers come out this week?
We spoke about Marvel, Punisher and Alien, Predators and Alien. Marvel Comics have the right for those. We spoke about that on the Instagram live channel.
Yep.
I mean, that's still awesome. If you haven't seen that, check that out, man. But you know, my thoughts are still that's wicked how they put them into the Marvel Knight series. Just keep it violent. Punisher, Wolverine, Blade. Put them guys in there with those characters, and let's see some massacre, some shit going on. If they make movies, because they got the rights to those as well, maybe put them into some kind of universe to kind of, you know, get things flowing again for those characters, because the Predator and the Alien movies haven't been so amazing. So maybe, you know, under Disney and whatnot, they can revive them again. They got the ability to do it. So let's see.
No, of course. Yeah, no, I'd like to see that happen. Definitely like to see that happen.
I reckon they'll bring back Arnie. I reckon they'll bring back Arnie and Sigourney Weaver. I reckon so. Like, just think about Star Wars when they revived them, right? Like, they brought back some of the old characters, right?
Yeah.
They brought all old characters. They brought more back, right? So I reckon they'll do the same for this. Like, you know, like I said, man, I'm saying, like, do the crossover, man. Do a Predator and Alien crossover. Have Arnie in it. Have Sigourney Weaver in it. And figure something out.
Yeah, exactly. That would be good.
That would be good. Familiar with each species, and, you know, just... Yeah, that would be sick, bro. Do it, man.
Awesome.
Do it. I reckon Disney will do something like that. They'll pull it off.
Of course they will. Well, I hope they do, anyway. If they do, you heard it here first, guys. I'm going to have to be like Kevin Smith and Mark Bernardin now. And like, we could go back to something that we said. I need to do it that way, but... No, definitely. Yeah. I'm going to keep an eye on that and see what they do with that. That's going to be interesting to see where they go with that. Definitely.
Yep. What else is on your Facebook feed? Anything else?
That's it, bro.
That came up? That was it?
Yeah,
Damn.
That's it.
Damn. Well, yeah, what else has been going on? Nothing else has been going on. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that we're missing? I completed a video game. First one in 10 years or something. God of War. Amazing game. Amazing. I can't wait for the next one. I hope they bring it out on PS5. Spoiler alert, if you guys have not completed it, I'm spoiling it right now just in case. But I was a little bit gutted that he didn't fight Thor or Odin in this one, because there was a lot of talk about that. You kill Thor's son and, you know, Odin's son and all these other ones and whatnot, but you don't fight Thor or Odin in this game. And I felt like, oh man, there wasn't a big battle at the end. But it was deep, it was done. It's a fucking beautifully made game. It was really good, man. So I hope they carry on with the number 5, which I think they will, because at the end his son has a dream where Thor comes. At the end, it's such a sick scene, bro. Sick, right? But it's kind of like a dream. So I'm hoping that's just the start of the next one that they bring out, hopefully on PS5. That's the only reason why I buy a PS5 for that game. Seriously.
That's good.
But yeah, first game I've completed in like 10 years or something. Such a brilliant game.
I'll have to check that.
Hopefully they make I don't know, hopefully, but if they make Netflix TV season of that, God of War is definitely one of those that you can do, because such a great character, such a great game.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna watch. I don't play games, but I will watch like a YouTube clip of that ending. I'm sure it's on there somewhere.
Oh, do it. You'll love it. Yeah. You'll do it. You know what? When the game came out in 2018, I mean, I never played it. I put it on my PlayStation, never played it, never got into it. And I remember coming home and he's already completed it, obviously, and he showed me that clip, and I was like, oh my god, it was sick. Like, you just see, I don't want to spoil it, but, you know, lightning and destruction, blah blah blah, and then Kratos comes out. It's like, who are you? And he just kind of like a cowboy, you know, he kind of like moved his jacket a little bit, and you just see the hammer hanging off his hip type thing, and I was like, oh my god, that's fucking amazing, bro. Busting up worthy video game clip right there, bro. But again, it's interesting how they made Thor and Odin and the whole thing, like, just them guys were bad guys and whatnot. But Kratos is like one of the best. I think he's the best video game character of all time. Him and Snake Solid. Like, you know, Metal Gear Solid is a brilliant game, but I just don't have patience for stealth anymore, so I can't play that game anymore. But I think Solid Snake and Kratos, 2 best video game characters of all time. I guess you could throw Ryu and Ken in there, and maybe Mario and all that. But in regards to just characters, Kratos and Solid Snake.
That's definitely good. Other news, it was Khabib's dad, man.
Khabib's dad, yeah. The UFC lightweight champion, man. I've been like I said, man. We spoke about it briefly on the chat, but I've been feeling it for him, man. I mean, it reminds me of Pops. His relationship with his father was everything to him. He's such a great champion. You know, outside the ring, inside the ring, such a humble guy, and he always says that he learned that from his Pops. The whole MMA community has been kind of like, you know, mourning his death. Man, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, COVID. Well, I think he had a heart problem or whatnot, but they diagnosed it with COVID because he was tested positive for COVID. But man, I wish, you know, I wish him all the best, man. I wish Khabib all the best. Wish his father paradise. May God bless his sins and bless him paradise, man. Because it's sad, man. It's sad.
It is.
For him.
It is.
Every interview you would ever see with Khabib, it was always about, you know, my father, my father, my father. Like, it was always about that. So it's gonna be hard, man. And he's, you know, his MMA brothers and whatnot, Daniel Cormier, so you read their messages and you really know that this is gonna be tough for Khabib. Hopefully he comes back, you know, with a different kind of fire, you know, just to kind of carry things on and whatnot. If he doesn't, then, you know, I think that's understandable as well. He's supposed to be fighting Justin Gaethje at the end in September for the what you call it, unify the belts, because Justin Gaethje is the interim fighting champion. But I don't know if he's gonna do that now. We'll see what happens, I guess. But I don't think that's his priority right now, man. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It is. It is. I mean, well, yeah, as you said, man, we can only do prayer and dua.
There's not much celebrities that I'm, you know, when a celebrity pass, I always might put rest in peace, depending on their impact and on how they made me feel and whatnot. In regards to making me feel sad, I be honest with you, I don't feel sad when most celebrities die, because I don't know them. I know the artwork and the stuff that they've given to me, which has been amazing. But there's certain people that I felt for, like Muhammad Ali was someone I felt for, just because of the impact he's made on the world, right? Such a positive impact on the world as a human being. And with Khabib, same sort of thing, man. I think, you know, I think he's still got a lot to grow and a lot to give to the world and whatnot, which he wants to and whatnot. But I felt for him, man, because he's just such a great champ. You know, he's represented well, and you know, it's unbelievable MMA fighter. You know, 28-0, it's unheard of in MMA. Only lost one round. Think about this, bro. He's had 28 MMA fights and he's lost one round, kind of lost, right, against Conor McGregor. But and some people might say it was a close round or whatnot, but one round he's lost, let alone a fight, bro. It's crazy. And like I said, he always represents himself well. So I do feel it for him, man. It's hard. It's gonna be a hard one for him, man. It's a tough one. I've seen loads of clips that the UFC's put up about him and his father and whatnot. Let's just hope that he's, you know, time's a healer. That's all he's going to need now, time, man. Because his father was an inspiration to not just people in Kazakhstan, but, you know, the whole MMA community and whatnot. So, you know, he's going to need time, I guess, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. It does take time, bro. It definitely does. Yeah. That's about it, bro. I've got some work to do for... I don't know if you heard about DC Fandom. So basically, it's like an online Comic-Con that DC are doing. So I'm applying to put my artwork through and, you know, ask some questions to like Jim Lee and stuff like that. So I'm gonna work on that later on today. So check it out, guys. You guys can be a part of it as well. So, and it's free to go. It's all online, but it'll be awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Sick. That should be good.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, bro. We've got
cool, man.
There's not much.
I was trying to think back on what did Fat Man Beyond talk about. Is there anything other news that they had that we could steal off them? Mark Bernardin's the man. He's always coming up with the news, and it's always has interesting topics and stuff. I'm trying to think. Is there anything that we missed? No, I don't know. I can't remember. Alright, cool.
Alright, we'll leave it as that, man. Guys, SoundCloud, I'm telling you, SoundCloud. Make sure you guys go check it out. You can stream us on there now. Check out my Facebook page and my Instagram page, Qibla Ahmed Art. Check out Gilman's Journey on Instagram, Gilman187. And guys, to help us on the channel grow, when you click on that like button, dislike button, or comment or share the video, it helps the video to grow even bigger. So guys, it'd be appreciated if you guys can do that. That'd be absolutely awesome. And just lay down your thoughts in the comments, guys. I know that on SoundCloud I've been getting a couple of responses, which is really good. So I'm going to keep it going. We're going to keep it pushing, and we'll give you more geeky news and content and lifestyle from me and my brother G Man. But for now, massive thank you. We'll catch you guys up soon. G Man.
Peace.
Bro, have a good one, man. Take care of yourself.
Alright, stripes, brother.
Peace.
Peace.